horizon, namaste, shade, whatever it is in your perspective areas. This is gonna be about relationship crap, relationship bullshit that people don't talk about, but we know it goes on, etc., etc. Fellas, fellas. We have been getting pimped so long by way of another man's system, another man's ideologies, mythologies, whatever ologies. And they've been using our women since Sarah Bartman, fam, since way back, way back, like way back. And then what we do is we get rocked to sleep with this provider shit, bro. Son, I've done videos on this shit and told you everybody's a fucking provider in some shape, form, or fashion or facet. This is the reason why a lot of dudes is on this. What are you bringing to the table? Because what's happening is whomever you are, girl, man, girl, whatever. Let's say you single for 2, 3. Right? I was single for 2 or 3. I build up a certain amount of resources, certain amount of money, certain amount of this, certain amount of that. I position my shit for success or whatever you doing, right? Then at some point you be like, you know what? I want somebody to share this shit with. Help me build and help get it. Da 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 da. This is what most people do. They've been single for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They build up so much. You know what? I think I'm in the market to, have somebody to share this with. You feel me? So the reason why a lot of the fellas are saying what you bring to the table, we talk about tangible things that can't really be replaced. Like, for example, if a dude fix your transmission, but you give him a shot of pussy, he can replace the yoni. It's not too many people that could fix the transmission. Do you get what I'm saying? Or you cook him a meal and anybody, how many motherfuckers cook a meal? Not many motherfuckers change transmission. Do you get what I'm saying? So fellas, we getting rocked to sleep with like bare minimal shit, especially fellas. If you already got a background in culinary, if you already know how to cook, that shit ain't even a benefit for real. Unless you just one of these dudes that just don't know how to cook for yourself, you just don't know how to do nothing, you know what I'm saying, as far as the culinary area. Or you cook terrible. You know what I mean? One of them unique situations. But yeah, if you a dude that halfway got your shit together, you know how to cook, you know how to, keep your place fairly decent, you know, you working on your knowledge of self, your boundaries, your disciplines, all this other stuff. And I'm trying to tell y'all, I've been telling y'all, I've been telling y'all fellas for so long, stop getting rocked to sleep with that provider shit. Because all they doing is pimping your ass. Look at Judge Mathis. Look at Judge Mathis, my Judge Mathis. That's my guy. A lot of y'all like him too. And look, 40 fucking years. And a bitch just walk away. Nigga. Nigga. That's why I'm gonna do a joint. Ain't no such thing as no high value man. Ain't no such thing. Either a motherfucker gonna rock with you up 40 years. Like what random dude is you fucking, or boy toy or whatever it is you doing that will make you be like 40 years, man. And then this man said, because you neglect that bitch ain't know you was gonna be a judge, bruh. She probably ain't know you was gonna be famous on TV, but once she discovered that, did she think you was gonna just be able to get her attention all the time? Like that's why I did the live on intellectual fucking graduation and discernment. Like chicks will get with niggas, with dudes, men, kings, Nehrus, whatever, with productive schedule. They gotta move around, and they expecting them to be able to just stop and get him attention. Then they'll say, I don't want a dude that ain't on his purpose. I don't want to. This is all the bullshit. These are the counterproductive things that go out. Because then when a woman get a dude on his purposes, doing the thing different, then what they do is they want to pull you from that. They don't want to add to that. They want to be the reason that you fall away from what the fuck you was doing to generate revenue, to generate your brand, to get your shit built, whatever other stuff. Most motherfuckers is coming to extract. This is why men all over go on TikTok, fam. It's hundreds of thousands of them. What is you bringing to the table, shorty? Other than you, the honeymoon, I'm telling y'all, that's why I do these lives and these shows. I know motherfuckers, it's almost like they want to tiptoe around certain shit. But the honeymoon phase, what we get wrapped up in, fellas, and fellas, stop getting so wrapped up in the look. It's just like extra features on the car. Yeah, it's great, but long as the car is solid and it runs and it's solid and the basic stuff with is, it's not fucked up, you know what I mean? It's not a lemon, basically. All the other extra features, it's like, do I really need it? You know what I mean? Fuck a fat ass, fellas. They need to have a fat brain. They brain gonna affect everything else. I don't give a fuck. Fuck a fat ass, fuck a great shape, fuck some big titties, nigga. Whatever. Like that's extra features. That's extra features on the car. That's the extra features. All this bullshit. Invest in your woman, build your woman. You know how many men have done that? Women will come in with just an idea. And then you formulate the shit for them, help them get it together. You assist them with it. You know how many chicks I done formulated and help them build their ideas and create it, and you the face of it. I'm just a silent investor and coaching you and guiding you along the way. For these motherfuckers to wanna what? Up and just walk away, just like the Judge Mathers shit. What the fuck? So men are. This is why it's a drought in men. Not because, of course, a lot of them getting emasculated, and we got to get into that too. I see it with young youth males, what they call boys. I don't like that boy word. With young youth Nehrus, I see it all the time with single moms. They a little bit more closer than they should be to their son. I see it all of the fucking time. Then it's gonna be, what's wrong with these men? It's the manufacturers, correct? That's like saying, what's wrong with this product? Who manufactured the product? Who was maintaining the product and in the development stages of the product? And you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't thinking that. A lot of women out here just having children just for goddamn it company. Did you hear what I said? A lot of women are out here just popping out baby just to have some company. Did you hear what I said? This world, this landmass is ruled by what? Men that got what? Women that cooperate with they shit. The women, that's what's the name of that? Spelman College is owned by that black, the historical black. That shit owned by Miss Spellman, which is Rothschild wife or whoever. They women, these other groups of women is running missions for they family, they men. And I'm talking about to really move something. I ain't talking about no low vibrational goofy shit. But yeah, I had a phone call. But yeah, man, motherfucker, everybody get used. I already understand that. Motherfuckers get used by your job. You get used by your goddamn whatever. Strangers sometimes. Can you help me with this? Can you da da da? You know, we get everybody gonna get used, baby. You don't want the usage to get abused. Everybody gonna get used, baby. Some shape, form, or fashion. Just like everybody's a provider in some shape, form, or fashion, unless they just ain't get provide nothing or bare minimum. Women coming to my life, they ain't got to kick out no rent for real at all. You know how many fellas, how many women can you go stay in they spot, they townhome, they apartment, they box, they RV, they whatever, and you not about to kick out? I just need a show of goddamn hands. How many fella, unless you just got her so brainwashed or so whatever, how many, I'm talking about you gonna stay in her dwelling and you not kicking out damn near immediately. She might rock you to sleep, give you a little romantic night, this and that, da, 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 da. But if you think you about to kick your feet up, if you think you about to kick your feet up, if you think you about to kick your feet up, you gotta do what? You gotta pay to play. You gotta pay to play. You gotta pay every step of the way. You got to be moving. You better be moving something. You better be making sure their lifestyle is improving and shit is different. You better make sure go live with. I promise you, go live with a woman, unless she just one of them, just gullible shorties, and you ain't gonna want her eventually. Cause that means she gonna fall for anything and anybody, ain't it? Huh? So that gullible shit, you gonna get tired of that shit at some junction. Fellas, how many women can you go in a place of residence, they dwelling, whatever, and you could just start changing they shit around, rearranging they shit. Even if you saying I'm just cleaning up, baby, whatever, but you rearranging it, it's not like okay, you wiping it down and putting it back where exactly it was, or you know how it was structured. It's like, fellas, how many women can you go in a spot and just start switching they shit around to where you want it to be at? Just please, I just need to know. These are questions I need answered. Fellas, when women come in, they are doing the overview. I don't care where you stay, one bedroom apartment, you stay with down how you stay in a hotel, nigga. You got them. You hear me? I don't give a goddamn where your ass stay, how you stay, where you lay. They are doing a scan. First, they scanning for is any bitches been around? Is it any signs of other broads? Panties, perfumes, lashes, whatever the broads was into. That's first off. Even if they claim they into women, they looking for that. That's the first thing they looking for. Then once that investigation is done, then they're looking for, all right, where am I put my shit at? oh man, everything taken up. Oh, I got a little bit of space. I'ma make more space as I'm cleaning up. I'm a rearrange and I'm a do it like, oh, hey baby, this is for you and this is for us, and I cleaned up for. She just gonna little by little be rearranging your shit, and a lot of women run the relationship of a lot of men, and it's so sad. It's so sad that it's men that are with hyper masculine ass women, and they just want to be, yes baby, yes baby, yes, and that's what a lot of women want, and they really don't want it for real. They don't. They, if man, women will make you think, fam. Just like all these pandering ass molded speak, you need to be doing stuff for you. You need to be doing you. All these pandering ass niggas that got platforms, and simp ass, gump ass niggas that got platforms. You need to be doing all this shit. And it's endless evidence. Endless. It ain't even gotta be no celebrity. It's niggas you know. It's just that the celebrity is just a better example because most motherfuckers, don't know Ray, Rollo, John, JJ. You hear me? But it's endless evidence of what I said. There's no such thing as no high value man is going, because there's no guarantee still. It is no guarantee still. All that accolade shit. And dudes are what? Smartening up to that shit. And I keep telling women, oh, I want this type of high value. They hypergamous. We get it. Okay. But are you going to be able to step your goddamn game up and your requirements up to that type of level? Because if John, Carlos, Tyrone, whoever, the warehouse worker dude, the dude that's building up his this and that, if you are able to do small requirements, he asking, or just small requests, doesn't even say requirements, let's just say requests. If you are able to give him peace on a consistent basis, this and this and this, or whatever it is the wish list is, for the dude that's making 30,000 and under, 40,000 and under, how the fuck you think you about to act with a dude that's making 100K and up? Huh? Do you think he gonna have attention for you all the time? You think he gonna be able to cater to every feeling, every emotion? And a lot of women create shit in their brain. A lot of women create shit in their brain. Yes, people do it over, but women are very, very creative. Women, look, man, anything you blame on men, he probably got it from a what? Come on, let's say it. Come on and finish the sentence. Come on and goddamn finish the damn sentence. The best narcissists are women. The best manipulators are women. Because this whole shit is set up for them to what? Have it easier to do and to get away with. Huh? Huh? That being, yes, that's surface level shit. Okay, Shorty got a nice body. It's 100 other niggas that's saying that same ass shit. She got a nice smile. Great body, a great body, not nice, but great body, great smile. She got a great this, whatever. You don't usually hear motherfuckers say great personality, huh? And we talking about is I keep telling people, don't get so rocked to sleeping, and I overstand. We get a fondness for people we see on videos and lectures. We get it, but when you okay, getting data or watching this show, or enjoying their content, whatever, that's different from you actually being in a relationship with them and you actually living with them. Do you see what I'm saying? Doing all that preliminary shit, yes, it feels great. That's why I tell people you gotta, because if in order for a poly, monogamy, whatever could be on, in order for somebody to be, everybody to us to build something in a significant amount of space, everybody gotta be putting up something on a goddamn consistent basis. Y'all done already seen the video. If a dude is taking care of all the bills, then who's stacking? Who investing? Who stacking? Who investing? And then you shouldn't be living just to pay no fucking bills. That means you a debt slave, ain't it? You shouldn't be just living to pay no fucking bill. That's I keep explaining this shit. That's attached to a company that another family owns. I keep telling niggas that. Cox Cable is owned by some family behind the scenes. Yeah, you see the manager. Yeah, you see the workers. You don't see the big family. You don't see the Waltons at Walmart, nigga. You don't see the Cox people or the Wells Fargo or Fargo family at Wells Fargo, my nigga. So whoever, whatever family or group owns the such and such and such, whatever bill that niggas pay, that's who niggas are making their family much better, and you stressing to pay their bill to make their family shit better. To impress a woman by paying bills. Niggas is out here getting pimped and played like a motherfucker because you want to impress a bitch by paying bills, nigga? Man, man, what kind of game is that? What kind of game is that, fam? What kind of game is this? Where are we at, really? Where are we really at? You supposed to build up all your whatever resources, your whatever, just to pay another motherfucker debts? And to brag about it? That's what niggas be ultimately saying. Yeah, man, I pay all the way bill, all of the. Well, what the fuck she doing? What? Who's stacking? Who investing? You supposed to have 7 streams of income. So if you paying 7, 8, 9, 10 different goddamn bills, where the streams of income coming from? That's why I say a lot of this shit sound dumb as no, it don't. It make plenty of sense to these dumbass motherfuckers. These weak brained ass motherfuckers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I pay all the bills. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I use up all my goddamn resources to pay that shit. Even if you got it like that, that money could be going towards what? Some other shit that's bringing you some goddamn it something back. Not a whole bunch of talk back. Not a whole bunch of goddamn snap back, flap back, flat back. You know what I mean? Why you think niggas like the country Wayne niggas to say, don't tell women your feelings? That's some sad shit. You got dudes out here that's highly influenced motherfuckers that say you better not tell women your feelings. That's some sad ass shit. And then on the other, this is what I'm saying about the contradictive messages going out. Then on the other side, they say, well, yeah, talk to your woman. You gotta have a place to talk to her. That shit is contradictory as fuck. Because it's mad multiple motherfuckers saying, man, you can't let a woman see you down. You can't let her. But then it's mad motherfuckers. Well, dudes need to be more vulnerable. You gotta let it in. But then, man, what? What? Let a motherfucker in only to what? Use it against you. Ain't it, man? I love that post that I saw. You not about to find no perfect person. Yes, we gonna have people striving for perfection in certain areas. Yes. And yes, we have had you have people that have perfected certain areas, certain skills, certain talents. But even people that feel like they have perfected something, they still what? Still learning, they still tweaking, they still discovering new ideas with the da 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 da. You feel me? Yeah, they have that's what they call certain levels of mastery. Yes, absolutely. But that don't usually mean in a relationship though. That's usually with their goals, their purposes, their ideas, their creative ideas and shit like that. I always compare that shit to my one of my favorite movies, Iron Man, when he was in the lab, he building all of this shit to save the world, and all Shorty want to do is go out. He building shit to save the world, to make some major moves. The bitch ain't in there saying, "Baby, can I hand you the wrench? Baby, can I hand you the goddamn the quantum whatever big ass name equipment? You hear me? Can I hand you the wrench? Huh? Huh? Huh?" Most men ain't going. Yeah, some dudes got fucked up, dies to go to ED or whatever. But a lot of that is women don't understand. A lot of what a woman say will make a nigga sex drive dissipate. A lot of the way she act, say, the stuff she does, the habits, the petty arguments, the this, the that. That shit be deducting from the sex drive every time. But you supposed to keep doing shit to do boost her up and jump through hoops and jump through rings of fire. And you gotta constantly keep her attracted. You gotta constantly, but is she doing that shit for you? Huh? Huh? I'm not about to tell you how many women I done invested in, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, wisdom, expertise, all that type of shit. For they ass to get hyped up on some. This is why a lot of dudes, it ain't they know once a woman, majority of most women, once your eyes and attention is look, fellas, if did what's the game? You get her in the mind, you can get in the behind. So if somebody, friends, homies, them home girls, who if somebody else get her mind and her, that's it. You may well dump her because it's gonna be a problem. If motherfuckers don't have enough intellectual discernment to scroll through the media, to get this stuff that's inspirational, aspirational, and not a bunch of motherfuckers that's just doing shit for what clickbait and likes and shit. If motherfuckers don't have enough intellectual goddamn bandwidth and sharpness and savviness to determine that type of shit, you a simpleton. You what I call a goddamn simpleton. How you got a dude, I don't want to say the nigga name, how you got a nigga that come his brand, his first brand is health and wellness, eat right, and then he go away for a little bit, and then he come back talking about some goddamn 50-50. You shouldn't be going 50-50 with no man. Da, da, da. That won't even your original brand. And so niggas can't see that that's obvious that this motherfucker desperate for fucking attention and likes, nigga. But you two, and women are riding on that shit. You don't know what this man' personal relationship is like behind the motherfucker closed that goddamn doors, my nigga. Unless you in a poly relationship and you are there. If you are not there, you can, yeah, what they say, take it with a grain of salt. Or again, have enough intellectual discernment to know, okay, this sound all right, but it sound like a nigga what? Gaslighting and hyping your ass up. Who the fuck want to be in any type of lifestyle, off grid, in the city, wherever, where you doing all that's a one-sided relationship? That's not no goddamn it. And then everybody's gonna do something well. For example, if you do the dishes, I live out on RVs. I'm gonna be doing the sewage. I'm not gonna have you doing the sewage. It's just certain roles that motherfuckers play. And sometimes motherfuckers want to get their hands more dirty than others. That's just what it is. Motherfuckers keep coming out to this dating pool like It's about to be this goddamn unicorn messiah motherfucker person, beings, people, you know what I mean? That it ain't gonna be some moments of irritation, some whatever, or maybe not. But I'm just saying, are people really out here thinking that they about to just find this goddamn all the time, every split moment is about to be this dopamine ass experience? Is that what motherfuckers are really? I really ain't even no think. That's what I know. It's gonna be boring when you stacking, nigga. It's gonna get boring sometimes. You gotta get creative. You gotta get into your other creative ideas. Play the game. Yeah, men want to play the video goddamn game. They ain't fucking other broads. That's what a bitch should be thinking. Let me learn how to play the game. Shit. You hear me? Let me get him online so he can make some money playing the game. Ain't it, man? So this shit could be a revenue. Let me goddamn get some game tournaments set up so he can just run the tournaments and be the dude that's overseeing the shit so we can get some money. Niggas ain't doing that. I'm talking about if he's a gamer like that, if that's one of his outlets. Men support a bunch of shit that they don't want to be a part of. We don't want to go to. We don't want to do. We don't want to hear. We don't want to talk about all the fucking time, nigga. Negus, negoose, whatever have you. Most dudes don't keep it raw in the beginning because this shit is made it to where you gotta tweak something. You gotta lie about a little something in the beginning. It seemed like, huh? Because most motherfuckers are in it to extract shit. They gonna do a little song and dance, and they gonna extract and get what they need, and they gonna get the fuck on going. That's called a succubus, a leech, a succubus leech, a leech succubus. This is why that goddamn it, what you bringing to the table, the countertop, the goddamn the meeting, the square, the circle, the trapezoid, the what you bringing. If shit were to shut down, okay, if shit were to shut down right now for 2 months, right now, no electricity, no power, no water, and you, let's say you got some water supply stacked up, you just gonna let motherfuckers into your shit without them bringing something? Let's just say everything shut down. Let's say it all gone. All the money ain't, you know, the money ain't no use, whatever. The stores are shut down, ain't no more power, everything shut down. Let's say you've been a person that's been stacking your little supplies, you got a little shit, something. You go, are you just gonna let motherfuckers in there? They just get your supply? Yeah, come on in. Yeah. You ain't gotta bring nothing to the goddamn party. You ain't gotta bring nothing to the table. You ain't gotta bring nothing to the offering. You ain't gotta bring nothing to the movement, the experiments. I mean, the experiment, the movement, the whatever meant. Nah, just bring your ass. That's it. Don't bring nothing else. This is how dumb motherfuckers are out this bitch. And fellas, most of y'all be gone, man. Most of them dating shows with the balloons and shit. Most of these shorties be having on some fucking, what's the name of that shit? Olive Olay, goddamn Forever 21. They ain't got on no goddamn expensive ass shit for real. And you niggas be feeling like y'all gotta have on, some of y'all gotta have on $500,000 worth of shit. for a broad wearing a goddamn $20 sundress, nigga, with some goddamn all of her jewelry on if she got any on, probably cost $50 or under. Y'all niggas retarded. Y'all dudes are a motherfucking tardy. Y'all dudes that do that shit. And it's like the small amount of percentage of dudes that speak this shit, motherfuckers get mad at that shit just so you can what? Get suckered? Just so you can get suckered, you want to get mad at that shit because somebody else see the bullshit in it. I already told you this another man goddamn system unless you off with your off grid and you got your own shit set up and you got your own system and shit on your own area and territory and you protecting your shit. But mind, body, soul, spirit, all of that. Most of these shorties belong to other entities. The Chinese man, the Asian man, European man, goddamn it, Pakistani. I already told you, when they get with other men, they don't take them niggas through no gauntlet of shit to be goddamn cooperative. That would see. Oh. Since Sarah Bartman, I told y'all, once a dude fuck your women genetics and that shit trickle down like that, boy, she gonna be in love in Stockholm syndrome, cognitive dissonance Stockholm syndrome. She gonna have more love for her conqueror or somebody other than you, her supervisor, her pastor, Jesus, nigga. All of that shit is created by what? This motherfucking system that another man, goddamn it, is behind, bitch. Huh? Let's come on with it. Let's come on with it. These secret society families ain't secret no more, bitch. And unless your ass just that damn oblivious. These motherfuckers is out in public. Black Rock just say the Black Rock group of family, whoever, they say they gonna buy something just recently. They ain't in no damn secret hole. And they families taking care of their own, making sure they conquer and take over shit. Walton family, the damn Rothschilds, nigga, the whoever. But all these y'all poor ass motherfuckers, I never seen so many rich, poor, bougie, poor motherfuckers ever in my existence. Pimped out ass motherfuckers. What do you mean? Y'all motherfuckers, majority of motherfuckers take more pride in buying other products that are what? Chemical and fucked up that belong to other motherfuckers. I should have motherfuckers ringing my phone. Then I got natural soaps. I got the natural lotion, all that shit. Niggas should know it's chemicals and fucked up shit and all that mainstream shit, majority. And it's other motherfuckers that got family member, nieces, whoever, they got their motherfucking natural products, and the motherfuckers around ain't beating their door down for that. They should be beating their door down for that. We should be empowering our own goddamn selves to be fucking wealthy, just like all of these other motherfucking groups, the Hispanics, the goddamn Sicilians, the whoever, Arabs, whoever else. If you luck up and get to marry into an Arab family like that, they got it like that, nigga, they gonna have you at a hotel, nigga, a store, some goddamn where, nigga, you gonna be set the fuck up. Sweet. You get married in the Sicilians or you get a luck up and be able to get into one of them and they got some shit going on, son, I guarantee you they gonna make sure you're over good. I'm telling you. Motherfuckers love struggle love, nigga. Most motherfuckers don't have no relationships and parents and shit. They got no access to nothing. And then when they do got access, they don't want to give it to you like these other motherfuckers are doing and been doing this shit. Been doing it. This is not no new shit. The boule niggas, the melanated black niggas, all these, they still doing the same shit, taking care of their motherfucking own, bitch. They own group, they own family, they own star season children and shit. They looking out for them, ain't it? Ain't it? How come usually you don't see, when you see somebody what they call quote unquote homeless, it don't usually be no motherfucking Arab. It don't usually be no motherfucker unless you get way over to what they call a third world country. Unless you way over somewhere that's getting bombed. We not talking about that. We talking about over here in this land, man. You don't usually see no China dude, nigga. You don't see no goddamn Sicilian out there, bitch, fucked up. You do not. You don't. You don't. Chick, dude, woman, child, whoever. You don't. Who mostly you see? Yeah, you see Europeans, whatever, because they say poor white trash. They call it that, but that's the term. Poor white trash, whatever. That y'all know these terms. They got fucked by their group that didn't whatever, or they get whatever. Or is mostly what? Indigenous, melanated, black, whatever you want to call beings. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Now, I'm not familiar with Shelter Life, but I'm just saying, who is the majority you see in there? I guarantee it don't be no goddamn other groups, B. It don't be no Hispanics like that. I'm just telling you it don't. Okay. I like to get it out the mud. See, motherfuckers like bragging about getting shit the hard way and the tough way. When when it's all about having what? Access to certain resources and having a great network circle and things of that nature. Going the hard way unnecessarily is retarded. That's retarded. Just to say I'm going the hard way. You know what I mean? Just so I can say I went the hard way. Motherfuckers done seen the sign by now. That dude Bezos, wasn't he living with his parents, nigga? Till he was older as fuck. Since nigga subscribed to that age shit, ain't it? In the garage with the motherfucking Amazon or whatever the fuck the shit was on the garage though, bitch. Or Bill with whoever the fuck it was. Huh? Huh? These people get married when people of wealth, they get just like in like I said, Coming to America 1. They the what when we was royal and back in our royal, you had to marry into another royal family, not no fucking just motherfuckers out here freestyling and shit. Motherfuckers just out this bitch freestyling. Yeah, they gotta have good character, good moral, all that too. But they had to be a goddamn royal family, goddamn got some shit going on with some land and some shit and building up some shit and got some shit going on. Not just motherfuckers out here, oh man, I'm gonna jump from this person to this person, this person. I'm gonna just go here, there, here, everywhere. That's what motherfuckers doing. And all they doing is just resource extracting. That's all niggas, most motherfuckers not coming in to help you build up the motherfucking thing, bitch. They gonna give you the illusion and delusion that they building up something. That's just like I told you, that's just like a motherfucker saying, I'ma act like I'm doing some work at the job, baby bubba. That's no different. It's no different. We all skated on the clock. Ain't it, man? We all skated on the clock, baby. Knowing damn well we skated. Some of us, look, some of us went in with the goal plan for the whole next day. Yeah, I ain't going in there doing shit today. Or the next week or next couple days. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Motherfuckers is trapped in the matrix ass mindset, nigga. They love European daddy, system Asian daddy, China daddy. They love every other man, every other thing except for the original one. You don't you always gotta hear men professing, just like your boy the Judge Mavica. This is just the newest thing. Judge Mavis dude, but I don't hear her saying what she did the fuck wrong, because she gonna say she was just perfect in there. She gonna just say she what's the biggest things you hearing on these relationship platforms? Accountability. The ladies don't have accountability. They don't take responsibility for what they do. You hear this shit over and over and over again. And they supposed to be smarter than us, but you not picking up on none of the shit motherfuckers tell. Okay. Because you don't want to. So that means motherfucker really fucked up then, ain't it? Because if it's something that's gonna actually improve shit and you still saying fuck that, fuck what them niggas saying. Oh, okay. That means you a whole other level of stupid. But my experience, fellas, if you stop giving your head, is you stop goddamn pleasing you and all that shit, go ahead on and go ahead on. Just go ahead on. Cause you gonna naturally be driven and into your purposes, I will hope, or whatever your creative ideas are. Yes, I get it. Women gonna say, but you know, you gotta be paying attention to, but see that's almost like a child, right? You make that special space and shit for your child. A lot of instances you stop to cater to, and even with your children, a lot of people are discovering I'm not going to be able to cater to they every woman, every emotion, and every. I've seen parents out here with whiny ass, overly spoiled ass, or whatever baby should have. Man, them parents be feeling fucking like they want to end themselves, nigga. They most, a lot of them parents are like, what the fuck did I fucking create? It's motherfuckers out here like that. What in the fuck have I done? And I'm talking about baby babies. We ain't talking about like, you mean, I don't even give a fuck if you rolling in money like that. Shit is gonna just slow down sometimes. Shit is gonna be boring. Fellas, if you hear a woman say I'm bored, you may well go ahead and break up with her. Cause you gonna just be always constantly jumping through. Bitch, go read a book. Go do a vision board. Go listen to a lecture. Go do something productive. Go start a garden. Go do something productive. Do we need some inventory? Like with me. Women ain't on, well, baby, what inventory do we need? I ordered some more of this. I ordered some more of that. I got this going on. We, you know what I'm saying? I helped us do this. They coming in and I'm taking from what I'm doing to get they shit together, for them to want, and a bunch of men going through this shit, for them to want to turn around to create some type of narrative to make some shit be you. Oh man, he was neglecting me, or what up? Just like the Mathis shit. Just like the Mathis shit, fam. Bottom line, Mathis, my G, she found another flash in the pan somebody, and the dude she probably been fucking with on the low, my G, on the high, low, whatever, because you was focused on your purpose and you was all this shit they fill you up with. The same shit that's affording her that lifestyle, the same shit that's affording her that lifestyle. It ain't a bunch of deadbeat fathers. I know more dudes that's solid dudes as far as wanting to be there with each other and being in it, that's getting ran to whoever European daddy system than anything else. And a lot of y'all fellas need to tap into child support is illegal. I forgot. I think that's his name on IG. You know what I mean? It's a lot of ways you got to get into the technicalities of this shit, the legalese of this shit. That's another man hustle too. I'm gonna bring your women. I'm gonna target your women for real. Because when you go to most child support courts, who's the most amount of women in it? So I'm gonna target your women. I'm gonna get them to come to my facilities. You hear me? I'm gonna set the rates. I'm gonna bring you in multiple times if needed, if whatever. Oh, I already got lawyers and shit under my belt and all that, so you're gonna have to get those eventually. All that is another hustle. It is. And motherfuckers out here just having babies to have fucking babies. Like I said, that's not an accomplishment. Now, if you bring in a star seed or a child and it's not fucking kids, it's children. Y'all don't. A kid is a baby goat. Go look it up. Fuck it or not. Fuck it. A kid is a baby goat. You have children. You have a child. You have star seeds. Things of that nature. If terms don't matter, why so many of us getting fucked over by terms and legalese and all of that? Huh? Going to court or somewhere or different official places or government and not know certain terms and certain business meetings or business circles or environments and you don't know the lingo. Okay. All right. All right. They're gonna be doing what? What people say talking around your head, nigga. They gonna be talking around your head, nigga. You ain't gonna know what the hell they talking about. You just standing there looking crazy. If I did a lot of researches on the John Moore and all these dudes that did the lawnmowers and all that other shit, they had to build this shit from scratch. They had a lot of trial and errors, B. They had a lot of trial and errors, B. And these motherfuckers that they back then they didn't have it like that. The Rockefeller, but yeah, I take it back. They had access to certain shit, and then they took advantage of the access to the certain shit, but they still had trial and errors with that shit. They still had misfires and all that shit. A woman should be turned on by a dude with sexual discipline, with phallus discipline, cause the shit is rare. A dude should be turned on by a chick with yawny disposition, cause this shit is rare. And nowadays, a chick with a pH balance and clean yawny and using the yawny washes and stuff. You hear me? Cause that shit is rare. A lot of chicks still using that fucked up ass soap and all that other shit. Yes, everybody went through something. God damn, we fucking get it. We understand it. But when you get in a relationship, a poly relationship, mono relationship, whatever, y'all, the participants, the players, y'all gotta focus on y'all strategies and go, yeah, every now and again, you can help some people out. Yeah, that's not to say you not gonna have no acquaintances. We get that shit. But to not allow these motherfuckers to be distractions, fam. A lot of dudes, some of them aren't able to articulate it, and some of them are able to articulate it. I don't like your home girl. And then, if okay, again, if a woman's smarter than us, then she should already know why, ain't it? That means a motherfucker playing stupid, fam. Now, what does that tell you about them? Fellas, stop acting like you don't know some of these women, majority of these women don't know that they whole girl is promiscuous as fuck, whatever, mischievous, conniving, whatever. You telling them shit they already know. They just acting like that's that thing. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. If you in a relationship, you supposed to dress like you're taken. Not to say you got to cover up everything. Yes, you could be, you know what I'm saying, but seductive for your man, for your Nehru, your whoever, or your couple, or whatever. Motherfuckers out here with rings on some of them and dressing like they want to be, they still free agents. They want to still be out here on the market. Cause the same way, cause see, motherfuckers be so naive or acting like they naive. If women are looking at dudes sweatpants for whatever they looking for, pause no homo fellas. If they looking for that, so you mean to tell me it's not gonna be the opposite effect when shorties wear little booty shorts and little tights and shit crammed up their ass and crammed in their crotch and shit? Niggas ain't gonna look. I thought this was some basic shit. This is crazy. This is something else. I don't know what's happening. This is crazy. This is retarded. Because most of these men been so, and it's been this dumbass competition. That's why I said to bring women out of femininity. Because if men got a football league, women got to have one. Why y'all couldn't just stick to ballet and tennis and shit, volleyball? They got to have MMA. You know what I mean? I mean, it's more than a competition just in that relationship shit. Mm, 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 mm. I don't like our kings out here. I mean, yeah, they doing more sophisticated helmets and all of that shit, you know. But that CD, whatever that name of that shit, that head trauma and all them shit, that shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, this relationship shit, something else. That's all I can tell you. Like nowadays, man, it's just like, man, it don't, a lot of instances, it don't matter how solid you are. Again, you gonna have peaks and flows, and like I say, it's like people just want a dopamine experience all the time, constantly in relationships. That shit is it's something else. I ain't mad at you, but it's just like, damn, because even that's an imbalance, ain't it? Sometimes you gotta chill, sit back, strategize, research. Yeah, get your fresh air. Yeah, get your grounded. Yeah, take a little walk every now and again. You hear me? But you know what I'm saying? When you in the strategy phases, when you got a Nehru and a dude that's like in the building and the strategy, it's you know what I mean? It's like with most dudes, when the money's not a worry, they got energy and time and space and mojo whatever you want to call it, for the other stuff. But most men, Nehrus, dudes, whatever, they know they got the weight of the world on them. Okay, I know I gotta do a certain amount of shit, or my shorty gonna leave me. You feel me? And it don't matter the children involved, the fucking that, as we see, in a plethora of goddamn instances. And then if I do leave, then she might take me to fuck for child support. Now that's fucking up my life and my money now. You feel what I'm saying? That's fucking up and slowing down shit. Then I'm gonna be a bum ass dude and not taking care of shit and all that. But I'm paying towards, I'm in another man's system and shit. So I'm taking the money away from, because again, the children being used as leverage in a lot of instances. The jig is up, ladies. A lot of men are knowing a lot of this stuff and seeing it. They've been seeing it, been knowing it. It's just that now they got media platforms to where, okay, now you can have a show about it. You can have a podcast about it. You can have a da 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 about it. You know what I mean? And guess what? Guess what? It's a lot of women telling it. It's a lot of women coaches saying it. So you can't say, oh man, it's just a bunch of Kevin Samuels out here. It's just a bunch of men out here saying this same shit about women. It's a bunch of women out here saying it, ain't it? But they get called what? Pick me's. Oh, I'm hip on a lot of the shit that's going on. See, do you see the type of shit that goes on that don't get brought up over in the sister circle? They get called pick me. This why the dating pool crazy right now. This why the dating lifestyle of being single, or they like, well, people just rather be by this or whatever, because it's like it's so much mixture of, you know fresh experiences, passive stuff they see, not even necessarily on a video. They may have a homegirl, homeboy, or whoever, whatever, you know what I mean? That whatever, family member, somebody, you know. So unless it's a special type of marriage, if it's unless it's a special type of contract, or because uh, remember that word in front of it is con. The first word is con. But yeah, in agreement, let's say, unless it's a special written agreement, I wouldn't even be on no marriage shit, man. I mean, do we not see the divorce rates, and just you ain't even got to do no numbers, just overall, fam. They making money on divorce TV. Been doing it for decades, B. For motherfuckers breaking up. Yeah, they got the wedding channel and all that shit. But I'm just saying they got a whole lot more goddamn court TV shows, ain't it? With the divorces and shit. So that's a whole nother hustle. I keep saying that. And men, a majority of the instances is told, and the messages is going out that you're supposed to deplete your resources. It don't matter how the resources are getting situated and done, long as it's getting situated in a righteous way. It's not nothing crazy, getting you in harm's way, shit like that. You know what I mean? And again, sometimes even when it's a musician, it's a athlete, it's a person that do speeches, it's but a podcast, you gotta go into preparation mode. And people say, well, it's all the time, because until the actual goal is done, that means the process isn't done. isn't it? Now, a person that's with you can help expedite the process as much as possible with creative ideas, with new ideas and opportunities, or they can hinder that shit. They can hinder it. And that's why I did that video called Relationship Distractions, man. It just be like, you know, it's like, man, and I overstand. That's why they're called entertainers. They're entertaining something from them, they, those. Entertaining, entertainment. A lot of these people that's pushing certain narrative, the song, okay, it might be a hit song and stuff that the women are pushing that's going out, but then the messages is not making no shit better. You know what I mean? And in a lot of shit with the dudes, you feel me? With a lot of the dude rappers and all of that, entertainers, or let me say musicians. Now you do have a lot of ones that is doing what they call conscious or elevated or whatever type, but of course they're not gonna get as much publicity or popularity in most instances, or they had a small capsule of popularity. People gotta understand the areas. Most of these areas are owned by other families. Like when people go to stores, it's somebody that own the land that the store is on. These apartment complexes, these duplexes, these townhomes, these whatever. What's the biggest thing if you listen to any lectures about business or whomever? It don't fucking matter. They'll say if they talk about their portfolio with them, they say what? Real estate. That's what they say. My apartment complex, my townhomes, my da 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 da. Shit, other motherfuckers do what on the lower levels be arguing about paying the rent for. Am I correct? Yes or no? So while they sitting back chilling, because they got building managers and motherfuckers they hired to chase you. You feel me? Like the Robert Kiyosaki's, the Mark Cubans, the whomever's, you know what I mean? They got other motherfuckers to chase you for real. You feel me? The more well established. But they built their portfolio in the beginning on most of the time real estate. And so back in whenever, again, yes, I know about all of the land stuff, but yeah, if we not setting up some type of streams of um goods and services, um not just revenues, but just goods and services and uh new ideas, new revolutionized ideas or new evolutionized ideas, uh, greater ways of improvement, and um and like I said, a lot of instances, man, it's that representative phase, honeymoon phase. That's why I just, I don't really go on dates, you know what I mean? Because it's just like it's like a job interview. Like you want to impress the person that is interviewing you. So, I, you know, Yes, we all got emotions. Yes, we all got feelings, but we have to move in and out of the ones that's unproductive or counterproductive as quick as possible. Petty arguments, that see, that's one thing people do wrong. That makeup sex and angry sex, and nah, that's bad energy being unproductive energy being exchanged between each other. Like, oh, we having, what I mean, makeups as we having angry as we having get back together. It's like, what I mean? To me, that's all, unproductive vibration type shit. If it's been arguments or disagreements or whatever, constant whatever, which it shouldn't be, if motherfuckers is really focused on what should be the priorities, you know what I mean? To me, it's like a lot of people out here fucking, they having babies. It's a lot of fucking going on. It's a lot of having sex and all of that going on. Is it not? I mean, or am I bugging? I mean, a lot of frivolous sex going on, a lot of frivolous exchanges going on, and then people wonder why they having personality disorders or certain traumas or certain whatever, because you people swapping mad different personalities. This is why that body count shit matters. Think of somebody. It's been women on. I mean, they not even. It's some women on certain videos that say, "Yeah, the dude, I done had 2,000 dudes." Like, I mean, they not even thinking about their future higher selves, man. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? You're not even gonna be able to pay enough to get that shit deleted. When you finally get out of that moment of, oh, all right, I'm having fun, I want to get my groove back or whatever the fuck that shit is, man, that shit, whoever dude that they finally settle, because that's what they gonna be doing, like super settling, like if they even end up with anybody, because no man's land is getting filled up. I mean, it's getting full. What's that story of the man store or the husband store or the king's man store? Get a man store, and the woman kept going up and up and up in floors, and then when she finally got to the top floor, wasn't nothing left. That's called no man's land. That's called no man's land, baby. That's why you see a lot of women with, yeah, you have special situations, yes, where somebody, was sending or whatever have you. But then you got a lot of, because the divorce rates are high now, you got, and the separations and the breakups and all that shit is high. So you got a lot of motherfuckers getting, like I said, they not having, most motherfuckers not having children out of goddamn, it's like genuineness and all this other. No, they didn't had some makeup sex, they didn't fucked around, now you knocked up. You had some fucking whatever, what I mean, some unproductive ass shit. Now you gonna have a, now why do our child have anger issues? Why do our child have this and that? What's going on with him? He's something going on. Why are the children so angry? Why are the children so all over the place? Why do you? Well, my bad. They say kids. Why the kids all over the place? What's wrong with them? Could it be the mood and the moments and the energy that motherfuckers is doing their exchanges, conceiving them? Motherfuckers having angry sex, debating sex, arguing sex, all types of exchanges, and then wondering why they producing motherfuckers with problems and shit. That shit is hilarious. And watch this. Hold on. Whoever get it, get it. Whoever don't, they just gonna keep doing what it is. They gonna get, the hundreds of thousands that don't get it gonna keep the circulation of recycled stuff going on. That's not gonna be overall to the unity and all that to build no communities, fam. Because if we aren't able to just have, and then like I say, a lot of people be having associates and acquaintance and different people that just don't be productive for the relationship. And then, like I said, a lot of dudes are having that argument, like, I don't like your cousin, your homegirl, your sister, your somebody, and they be knowing why. You be knowing why. It could be a variety of shit that you been on. Been. Look, watch this. It's women that been the running dogs. They been running mates. They been whatever. And they finally branched off. And you telling them about the homegirl, and they know it because they was in the trenches with her ass. They was doing this fuck shit or the sneaky shit or the da 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 or the whatever. Or she told her each time. They know. And then they'll finally, years and years or whenever down the road, finally get with this whoever, great now, decent Nehru, great now, whatever. He's telling you this shit. You telling her Nehru, king, dude, guy, fella, man, whatever. You are telling her, you are telling her shit that she has known for years. Real shit. We be spending mad productive in look. Most women, they push the equal shit until it's time to, cause see, if men have a disagreement argument and it get highly volatile, we know what? It's gonna be some hands and feet and knees being put on motherfuckers. Like motherfuckers know that they don't want to risk, maybe prison or maybe an injury or extra doctor bills and just shit, you feel me? What humiliation, embarrassment, whatever the fuck it is. It's whatever variety of whatever, being in danger, putting yourself in danger, all that for something that's probably a dumbass argument. It's dudes that are literally getting into it because they too drunk because of the football game, nigga. Niggas. You hear what I say? Man. But then when it comes to women, and then let's not talk about the dudes that get their hands put on by the women. The women is putting the hands on the men. Oh, that don't go on. My bad. Shh. Shh. We're not supposed to talk about that. Don't talk about that. Shh. It don't matter if he bigger than her. It don't matter what or none of that don't matter. If he just a dude that don't put his hands on women, and then what? That's already a disadvantage. That ain't no equal. That ain't no equal. And we know if you put your hands on her, most instances, what gonna be the outcome is gonna be another man's fucking security force or whatever to come extract you, or whatever other shit that goes on. I'm just saying, they gonna call another man force. You see, ain't it, man? Mm, 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 mm. Police force, sheriff, whoever, security, because you might stay in a lawful building, you got security or the roving security, whatever. They gonna call another man. It's usually another dude, or yeah, every now and again a woman, but usually most is a dude. Mm, mm, mm. And we ain't gonna talk about the women that got homeboys, all these other men that got they what attention and got they brain power. Most women don't. Most A lot of them don't know how to turn it off and on, fam. they fuck around long enough, if they don't cut it off themselves or allow you to help them cut it off, that home girl, that home boy, that male friend, that or that secret admirer motherfucker that's acting like he a friend, but he wanna fuck the whole time. And it's a bunch of them, but yeah, they be acting like they don't know that too. But fuck it, people, just keep acting naive, fellas, if you won't. Fuck it, I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm just not. And they can't stand when you aren't acting goddamn oblivious and naive. They love that shit. They can call out 1,000 women that want to fuck with you, but you can't call out one dude that want to fuck with them. Let me rewind that. Let me rewind that. Let me rewind. They can call out 1,000 women that want to fuck with you, take you from them, sabotage something. So the you call you you call one in a possible. You better not. You better not. You better not call that one. You better not. You better damn not. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You call that goddamn one D, that might be in your goddamn relationship. I'm gonna tell you right now. You and fellas, I'm telling you, when you hear this later, you gonna know what I'm talking about. You gonna know what I'm talking about, unless you just want to be in denial with yourself, and that's all right. Go ahead and do that exercise. You know what I mean? Go ahead and exercise that demon. Fuck it. All this extra expended ass wasted energy telling somebody something they know about another motherfucker. Then watch this, fellas. How many instances the person you told them about fucked them over, and then now you gotta hear about that shit. You gotta be there to be like, well, baby, all right, baby, you know what I'm saying? It's burning you inside not to say, I told your ass that shit about homegirl, your sister, cousin, boo boo, Shay Shay, Ray Ray, JJ, your homeboy disguised as a homeboy, really want to fuck with you. All of them want the secret love, yeah. Oh, that's what they motherfucking huh? Trying to hide the way they motherfucking feel. That's what they do. Gentlemen, you were built with an intel sensory that you just like lions and all the rest of them. They know other male lions ain't coming in to not fuck with the other women. Like what? That's, that's and fellas, stop introducing unless it's absolutely necessary. And it's just like a rare occasion or a few moments or whatever. Don't make it like a urgent need to introduce your chick to your homeboys, especially if you got a lot of homeboys. Like you one of them dudes, they got 4 or 5 homies from the military or the high schools, you know what I'm saying, 6, 7, 8, 9 homies, and you know, a few of them single and shit. Don't you know what I mean? Because it's you showing her the other lions. You showing her the other lions. That's just like women that show men to certain women. They know a lioness. See, women like the mother overly hyper alpha, masculine other women until they want to take your dude. Until they coming after you, dude. Then it's, oh, she might, no, she ain't masculine, no, she ain't masculine, no, you don't get that, They try to hit you with a shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yay. Let the goddamn players play. We gonna let the motherfucking players play, man. You gotta let the players play, man. And some of them gonna play by the rules. Some of them gonna play righteously. Some of them gonna bend the rules. Some of them gonna fuck shit off. Ain't it? Some of them gonna come in just to sabotage shit, just to undermine shit, just to bewilder shit, to just get shit in disarray. It don't guarantee because, oh, in poly or to deal with multiple women, you gotta be having a certain amount of money. Man, how many of y'all uncles, granddaddies, whoever was juggling multiple women and they ain't wasn't rolling in no money. And the women was giving them the money. Like, can we stop playing? Can we stop playing? Can we stop playing out here? Can we stop playing out here? How many? How many men was pimping them shorties for that butter, that swiller, huh? Huggy Bears, and whoever the other versions of that, huh? Is dudes. I seen the videos as I got them on my goddamn pages. One of them got shut down on the top. The dude said he got 100 something goddamn. What did he say? 100 something goddamn children. 100 something. The other dude had 76. He was off by like 3 or whatever the fuck, because he was trying to add all the motherfuckers up. This is what they say about the most women are having relations or reproducing with a small amount of, dudes. Now, it may be situations, okay, I got a small town and there's not that many men, but then you can do what? On dating sites, they do have people that are in different locations. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to just be like a small town blues type motherfucker. Like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? There ain't that many men around, you know what I'm saying? I gotta just keep settling for these these dudes over here just keep fucking me up and shit. You know. You know what I mean? And it's all people say, well, it's rich getting to know people online. It's rich getting to know motherfuckers anywhere. These motherfuckers great. Motherfuckers great. It's crazy. I don't be overstanding a lot of the thought process. It's scary to get, it should be it's that regardless. But most people are using dating sites or their asses wouldn't be the fucking business. Ain't it? Their ass wouldn't be booming. Ain't it? So they must be having some type of accessory. Then yes, you got a lot of the in-betweens going on. Yes, man. And you got that on speed dating in person. You got that on any type of shit. Most women, a lot of women that look decent, whatever, decent little shit, gotta try to, they get hollered at and talk to a lot, little random, hey, whatever. I don't care how many goddamn chivalrous acts you do, fam. It could take one moment of a thought process, split second in a woman, feminine energy, whatever brain, and that all that shit won't matter. All the flowers, all that romantic shit, all that Rome. That starts with Rome. That's some European shit anyway. Yeah. That. Mantic, frantic, mantic, mantic. Let me go look up and see what that mantic means. Mantic. What's the meaning of mantic? Romantic. Cause it don't sound like it's let me come on. Cause it just doesn't sound like it's a productive word to go along with what we thinking. Welcome to the Cosmic Mind UV show. We just talking about relationship stuff, man. Brutal honesty, man. This is the stuff that goes on, B. You know, the deflection mechanisms that get used are you're bashing women, you're deflecting, you're hurt, you're da 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 da. I'm thinking everybody's had their fair amount of hurt. So yeah. That right there is kind of like a obsolete thing to keep saying, but people love that obsolete shit, that obsolete stuff to keep saying. Okay. It says a radio station. It says automatic. It just says automatic. So that's what I'm saying. It could be different things that you could put in front of matic. Do you see what I'm saying? Cinematic, traumatic. You know what I mean? It could be a lot of matics, you know what I mean? Romantics, you know what I mean? But like I said, man, a lot of women coaches are talking, or women, whatever they're calling themselves, specialists or relationship specialist, or matter of fact, it's just one chick that she's high melanin, or high yellow, or what we would say, when we say bright skin or whatever, but just melanated or whatever, what have you. And she says she's the number one advocate for men or whatever have you, and with the locks or whatever. I know you probably seen her, and she, like she said on one of her recent videos, a lot of times dudes don't have ED. It's just a lot of times it's women mouth, your mouth. You know what I mean? And women be knowing that, fam. Look, women a lot of times know more ways to turn you off than to turn you on. I'm gonna say that one more time. A lot of women will know creative ways. I'm talking about ways to turn you off, but not creative ways how to turn you on. And when you turned on, that's going to encourage you to want to turn her on. Huh? But you always supposed to be the one creating the safe space. See, you supposed to create the safe space. You supposed to see that. See, that's another one of them jams they be saying, one of them lines they be saying. They be saying you supposed to create it. You got you. So you mean to tell me all these breakups, all these separations, all these disagreements, all these arguments, all these fights, all these all this stuff and observes them going on? You mean to tell me all of them got that going on? I'm thinking majority of most men are just yelling for responsibility, accountability, because that's what is always heaped on men all the time. Men, boys, young youth, teenagers. That shit is already drilled in young men's fucking brain already. I'm guarantee you in a whole lot of settings, you see videos with that shit. Yeah, it be motivational videos, but they be on it. Yeah, you gotta have responsibility, man. You know what I mean, man? You gotta take accountability. You know what I'm saying? You get a woman, man. You gotta in return, what? A whole lot of mouth, a whole lot of disagreements, a whole lot of rebellious shit, a whole lot of unproductive ass shit, a whole lot of whatever. Gentlemen, know when the shit is stacked against you, G. Because the system gonna be manipulated to use against you if it's used necessarily in certain situations, and it's used in a lot of situations and litigations. Litigation situations, litigations. It's used. So you do all this jumping through hoops, jumping through rings of fire, going over obstacle course walls, goddamn, all this other shit, all this money. Well, yeah, man, I'm thinking you should spend about $300 on a date. Oh yeah, I'm thinking you should spend about $400-500 on a date. So all that money that could be a wise, sharp chick that want to impress you, say, nah, baby, let's put this into some ideas we want to create, not into another business that's more than likely, because more than likely motherfuckers ain't going to the grocery store buying the shit, making it themselves from scratch, which you still supporting another people's grocery store, which probably is owned by somebody else, but we ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, most of the time it's not that. Motherfuckers is, you know what I'm saying, Netflix and chilling, ordering something from somebody else's company is usually what goes on. But anyway, so yeah, man, spend more 500, 600, 300, 400, 200 on a date. Not on some shit that's going, we can, now, if you like food like that, you can start a food business. And whatever food it is you want to start, because that $500,000 when dudes, fellas, oh, and I know what the pimping ain't easy, it's greasy, sleazy. I know it's greasy, sleazy, B. I know it's greasy and sleazy. Fellas, think about it now. And it was a video. I had to laugh about that shit. It was a dude to do his content or whatever, and he was doing the skit on, you know, you going to the club, you know what I mean? You got to spend $800 for a motherfucking space just to look at other motherfuckers, and most motherfuckers not dancing and da 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 da. You know what I mean? So think about motherfuckers that do that, B. Think about dudes that do that shit. I mean, man, you going all the way out your way for a motherfucker you may or may not have a future with, or may not get the yoni with. You feel me? Or whatever end result that it is that you are may possibly be seeking. Whatever exchange that you are possibly seeking. And then there's dudes that do this shit rampantly, and then think about tally up that money at the end of the year that you could have put in some other investment, some self-development classes, some other type of investment, some other type of, you know, if you got star seeds, you put it into your homeboys' ideas. You feel me? You could have put that money into your homeboys' ideas, or your homegirls, or your sisters, or your nieces, or your whoever. All that money, motherfuckers, tricking off at the lounge, at the club. I salute to it. I get it. Hey. I don't get it, but I get it. I get it. I got it. It's just a hell of a price to goddamn tab to pay to to impress a maybe. That's a hell of a tab to impress a goddamn maybe or a might. That ain't all right. That's a maybe or a might, and you spending a whole lot on a maybe. A whole lot of energy, a whole lot of energy too. And fellas, stop getting upset when the ladies, turn you down. Just, man, it's more them than us. Just move on, man. Just move on, B. Hey, just move on. It's part. Look, she might have been. Hey, she might have been your downfall. She might have had your ass in child sports. That one that might, maybe not. I'm just saying. It might have just been one of them jams that, hey, and fellas, you got to get high enough into your knowledge of self to, in a lot of instances, I know when how much work most chicks are gonna be, whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever idea, but whatever, you know what I mean? And it's just, sometimes we gotta see, man, do we really want to take that assignment, or do we really want to run that route for real? You hear me? Because a lot of motherfuckers don't recognize that, damn, they, you putting a lot of investment into. It's just like a brand, a person that helps, like an image consultant or a person that helps people build brands and shit. They putting a lot of. That's why they get paid to do it, because they putting a lot of their leisure and free space or whatever into help in monetize and build up another person's fucking image, brand, their whatever, their business, their whatever. So that investment should be in the participants involved in the relationship. Poly, whatever, mono, what the fuck ever. And a person that been with you should already see what moves need to be made. They should already see what inventory need to be gotten, or your desires that you're wanting that are productive and constructive and productive and will benefit the whole whatever. Unless they just around literally just ain't shit, you feel me? And just completely damn oblivious, and just don't give a fuck about you, like super don't give a. And fellas, stop being so desperate for the women that super don't give a fuck about you. And I understand you may have came from a mom's or auntie or around a few women that may have did you. Because again, I'm out at these festivals, I'm out at these events. It's a plenty of women with sons and children and all that. Non-verbal communication, body language, a lot of stuff, saying a lot of stuff, and being able to read stuff. So that's why I be saying about simple observation. You gotta be there when the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the way you interact, the way you move, the way you groove, the way you the way you handle yourself, the way your selection in men. All of this shit is gonna affect what? The young Nehru selection in women. Or the young king or the young youth or the young youth male, whatever. I don't like that boy word. So don't be surprised he bring home the hot girl or the girl that's fat. Back in the days we call it the fast ass girl, the fast girl. Yeah, he bring them fast girl. I'm gonna use the old school term. He bringing them fast girls home. Don't be mad, goddamn it. You know what I mean? Don't be mad because they see mama be fast. They see you be around other women that's fast. You hear me? Certain ways you dress, certain styles that women adopt, wearing weaves and all of this chemical shit that's affecting your brain. It's affecting your brain. You wearing basically weaves on your eyelashes. Who want to put goddamn hair over top of fake hair over top of hair? That shit is, over top of your crown or whatever you want to call it, your natural ether, your ether cables. Just to, when you can naturally stimulate growth in your natural lashes. Oh, but no, 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 no. No, 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 no. For the women that's doing that BBW, baby, if you got that idea, I need you to go watch this thing called, oh man, what is it? It was on BET. The last time I even watched the show, K Michelle was on it. She told her story how she got that shit out of her body. Go look at that shit. Okay, go look at the women that's had surgeries and shit. They're getting cement put them in all types of other shit put in them. All right, okay, don't worry about it. Go look at the people that's going to court or going to the bingo or getting sentenced to long ass time that was doing malpractice with all that BBL shit. Okay. Go ahead and keep doing what you want to do though. Go ahead and let these motherfuckers keep hyping you. Go on in, you be ready, hey, best you up. Yeah, go ahead and hype her ass up to her demise, baby. Cause a lot of the women won't come clean. They got a whole lot of women that be hyping up some unsuccessful, counterproductive ass, unhealthy ass shit. Videos of them getting hair out of the toilets, out of drains and all of that, and making it into take whatever process they do, and then getting them to weave. Getting you hear me? Huh? Like it's not natural herbs and supplements and things, well, herbs and different things that'll stimulate hair growth. I saw a video that said if you rub your nails together, you know, not clack them together, but rub them together like that, that stimulates hair growth, crown growth, ether cable growth. I showed that video with like I would go telling you about how important your ether cables are, your ether cords, your connection to the ether. That's the Asian man and the China man, whoever. I ain't mad at them. They just supply and what? Demand. The demand, right? The demand, right? Most of these motherfucking wigs and all this other bullshit, that shit ain't ran by no melanin people, even though it would still be, but it still would at least be group economics of some sort, but it still would be them giving you unnatural chemical ass bullshit. You see the chicks that getting wigs stuck on their motherfucking head, can't get the shit off. I'm just saying, fam. You see a lot of you see the shorties that breaking out from these shits. All to do what? Do what? To just be looking like another motherfucker so bad? Man, that shit retarded, B. Okay, change your natural hair color. Okay, cool. If you dyed a natural, okay, I could even rock with that. But god damn, but at least use natural dye, by the way, because you could use natural beats and stuff for hair coloring. But anyway, that's a whole nother lie. You could use fruit and veggies and different stuff for hair coloring. Natural shit. So yeah, I could see little shit like that, okay. But goddamn, going to say you about to go put a percentage, and these shorties be bragging about spending bags on these shits, 500, 1,000 on some fucking dumbass chemical shit to put on their head that they gonna be patting their head and fucking itching like a motherfucker. And they be on some brag shit. And then making thousands of you girls that got insecurities within themselves because they got mama, grandma, auntie, they want to be wearing wigs and lashes and all this other bullshit. all this other bullshit. And it ain't gonna matter how much daddy say you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, when they seeing mad examples of women that don't think that aren't cultivating their natural selves. There's a herb that's the herb that and if you don't do teas, they got them in pill form. If you don't do pill form, they got it in tea. There's different flowers that stimulate a lot of different stuff in the body. Hair growth, all that stuff. Clearer skin, smooth skin, all that. Turmeric, salute to, you know what I'm saying, with my royal whatever. You know what I'm saying? She had my turmeric face wash, got the turmeric wash, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. If you poisoning your body in multiple ways through your nutrition, through the stuff you put as far as the perfumes, the lotions, cause damn motherfuckers are still buying what is that damn shit called? Damn. What's the goddamn lotion? What is all that? What is that shit? Victoria's Secrets, all these other people. No diss to them. They just in the business to make the money. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm pretty sure they got a natural line of stuff. But I'm just telling you, it's a lot of shorties still using a lot of these chemical based ass shit, fam. A lot of young girls too, man. A lot of young girls, man. They don't know about the pH balance. They don't know that they supposed to be using natural products. They, you know what I'm saying, not seeing enough women with their natural crown out and cultivating their natural crowns and shit. They not seeing enough women dressing modestly. Freak in the sheets, not a freak outside and everywhere. These motherfuckers say they gonna be freaks everywhere. They gonna twerk everywhere. And then and then the women be co-signing shorties doing this bullshit. They be having their daughters do it. They be co-signing and having their daughters watch this shit. And what type of dudes you think they about to attract? All the motherfuckers be complaining about. Or whatever about. Or saying he's hurt, he's bashing women, he's all this shit, or he's a womanizer, or he's this and that. But I'm just saying, most young girls are seeing their moms, and let's say on the opposite spectrum, a lot of girls are seeing their young girls, youth girls, whatever it is, they seeing their mothers on, handler, feminine handler, fumble. Good dudes, solid dudes. I'm talking about solid character, wisdom, they cool money, they got a solid demeanor. They seeing, look, you got women out here tricking with their daughters, man. Look, let's not get down and dirty around 30B. Let's not get down and dirty around 30B. Don't let it be a chick that had a daughter young, and they about to damn near, not the same age, but damn near right there, like 10 years apart type shit. Yeah, man. I done seen the quote unquote supposed to be, this my mom's. They in the telly, all of them got phones looking for dudes. All right. Okay. That ain't going on. You right. That ain't happening either. So it's only men that's quote unquote trafficking children and little girls too. It ain't women out here doing it too then, huh? I guess that we ain't gonna mention that shit too. We gonna just swerve around all that too. Cause women just don't never do nothing. It just seems like, and then somebody saying, ain't nobody saying that. It's a lot of motherfuckers. That is the overall. Yes, it is motherfuckers saying that. Because when you defend bullshit, that's what you're basically saying. You saying the opposite. Because if it was a whole lot of if it was a big ass overwhelming amount of accountability from women and all of these different varieties related to it wouldn't be all of these variety of dudes in different platforms and women. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing way more women, man. Because that was a competition too. And a lot of them don't want to give it credit because he in the other dimension, but he here, his influence is here. A lot of them was influenced by who? Kevin Samuels and others and certain others. A lot of these other men advocates, womenist men advocates, whatever, relationship advocates, whatever, they were influenced by people like Kevin Samuels. They were. Now some of them were saying it, and then some of them, Matter of fact, Kevin Samuels, I think he had 2 women that was of another group, and they were his lead, participants or clients or whatever, and they got their own shows and they doing crazy well. You said you wanted men to be in suits, which I still don't really, because I thought we said suits was for caskets. But anyway, but I'm just saying they want men in suits so bad. Like, what is that? What is that moving though? What is that moving? Yeah, that's great examples. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But however, the Black Panther got on certain uniform. That's a great example too. I mean, what is these uniforms really moving though? Is it really moving the needle on the reprogramming and the reconstruction and the the resurfacing of the original Nehrus, B? The original Nehrus. Why you want to control your children? Because outside influence will fuck you up if it's the wrong shit. And they gotta go through it sometime. But why, y'all? Whoever you, young youth, whatever. If it's something that's reasonable, they say, hey, I don't like that homie you hanging with. If it's gonna get you fucked off, if it's gonna get you fucked over, if it's gonna get you into some drama and some dumb shit, yo. Every now and again, you gotta have you gotta have self-control. You gotta have some time thought control our thoughts. We gotta have control of our heart. We gotta have control of our actions. All of this damn control, but don't nobody like control. The word control. So let's say cooperation. Let's say cooperation. All those different versions, or say disciplines. Can we say disciplines? Is that all right? Is that all right to be saying? Because you know what I mean? When people get so like word sensitive, like to where messages in the overall intellectual discernment and things are not being exercised, man. Now we're just doing what? Intellectual masturbation. It's just unproductive. And fellas, we keep talking about, and everybody, whomever else, keep talking about the power of the yoni. Pause, no homo, because I'm just saying in advance. What about the power of the phallus? I see that lady that said, it was a lady that said, you don't let everybody just hit that bottom. Y'all seen that video? Because it's on one of them goddamn pages. It's on one of the pages. You don't just let everybody hit that bottom. That's the power of the phallus. How many shorties out here going off a dude that they know for a fact is fucking they money up, they life up, they mental up, they energy up, they pH balance up, they diet up, they network circle, They any opportunity for decent other dating opportunities up, all that because they just piping them down. Now tell me that ain't going on. Tell me that's not going on, B. Then you got a lot of women that's in identity crisis, and a lot of dudes too. But you got a lot of women that I told you when a lot of instances when melanin coppertone, or people say black, when melanin coppertone dudes, the original man goes to another group of women, it's usually for other like intangible purposes, cooperation, what they call submissiveness, shit like that. Now, when the melanin woman goes to another dude, they looking for like some other, they looking to be conquered. And they're gonna just give him, usually the child, the Asian, salute to them. Ain't mad at them. I'm just telling you what goes on in most interracial situations. A woman, melanin sister, if you know whoever before whatever, they voice will get more high pitched, they should start changing, all that. All that. But like I said, gentlemen, fellas, kings, Nehrus, dudes, whatever, have you, masculine energies. As soon as you just, and again, as soon as you just recognizing all this shit, it's like, again, the mind game start. Women are the best at mind games of certain forms, certain ways, you hear me? And most dudes that are good with mind games got their game from mostly women. All right. Or their disdain or their anger or irritation or whatever for how they saw their pops get done, or their uncle, or a variety of men get done. And they just like, man, I'm about to run these shorties. I'm about to fuck these shorties up in the brain. Because I already seen the game that's been pulled on the different men in my life. So shit, I done already took notes right up under her. I done already took notes. Scheherazade Ali got 2 books that you need to go get. The Black Man's Guide to the Black Woman and the Black Woman's Guide to the Black Man. If you don't have those 2 joints, you're bullshitting yourself. You are bullshitting yourself. I done read them a couple times. I will have to go dig to find them. But I'm going to get a fresh copy. Because Scheherazade, that's another one that been what? Saying this stuff for decades. That's what? Telling men and giving men clues and stuff. I'm just saying, a top-selling book. So at some juncture, this tug of war with whomever has melanin women's spirit and soul and minds and physical specimens and all of that, whether it's the Chinaman, the Asian man, whoever, you gotta fall under your man's wants and wishes, because that's what it is when you with your king, when you with your dude, it's supposed to be, especially if it's something that's going to improve you. I feel for the shorties that's out here that don't get it, they just want to in that fun phase, or they just on a run phase, or they just, helping them hide and pack the phase. You feel me? Like, it's just like, I feel for you, babe. You better get out that fun ass phase early, cause other groups of women that's called pick-me's, they got a culture of, this is why women have to be trained just like young youth males. It's etiquette training, certain training, and it's certain training in things in what we call maybe rites of passage or whatever that they have in China and other groups, Japan, whatever, that, and it's just different. This freestyle and everybody do what they want, it does not, it isn't productive. It might work for a flicker, it might work for a little flash, it might work for a little dash, you hear me? But that motherfucker gonna die out. It's like a sprinter trying to go against a long distance runner. Your sprinting ass gonna die out quick. I'm just telling you. Wigs, a trillion, million, billion, whatever, billion, dillion. Oh, that's my shit. You fulfilling the dillion dollar industry. Hell, lashes wasn't even a damn thing before. God damn. They say let's see how dumb we can make these motherfuckers look. Then they emasculating the men so much, these motherfuckers cross-dress, but they've been doing that too. I seen old movies with with this as movies though. But yeah, but that was way at a lower clip in the 67. Way. 67s, 80s, way low, way low. Whoa, low. Won't no damn this many damn quadrants. That was like some rare shit. Like, you know what I mean? Rare, like rare shit. And you get women that co-sign what? The emasculation. That's the ultimate emasculation. One of the ultimate emasculation of your quote unquote males in the black man that you love so much. You got big ass muscular dudes up here married to each other on the top. Salute to them, but I'm just saying that shit is corny to me. That's their decision. That's what they bring, whatever. Maybe it's for publicity or likes and shit. Like, motherfuckers be real desperate for likes and shit. Or money or whatever they getting going or whatever's going on in the background. Whatever type of setup and whatever type of little shit going on. You have side deals and extra side door deals and created door deals, underground deals, whatever the shit is going on. Y'all got big muscular niggas. I'm talking about big football player niggas. Talking about they up there, talking about I feel for the young youth males that's getting emasculated by they handler, by their feminine, because you a handler. If you emasculate your son or daughter or whatever, you a handler. You just handling them. If you diminishing them and you not teaching them life skills and the proper life skills and different things, especially our young youth, all of them need etiquette, but feminine etiquette. If you're not teaching them feminine etiquette, hygiene habits and natural products and feminine habits and all that, you know what I mean? the way to sit in the chair, the way to place your hands. You know what I'm saying? When you go into a formal dinner, it's this lady that got a video out. They got her etiquette school. I love it. Now, again, hey, I don't want to be the one to stereotype because it's not judge. It's called stereotype or stigmatize. So people be always don't judge people. You mean stereotype or stigmatize? We gotta get these certain things right because so you can be saying the shit accurately. But anyway, so in the video, by just the facial expressions, by just the in that moment, then maybe they'll come along down the road. But just the facial expressions in the moment, you can tell the ones that's into it and gonna be the pick-me's and be the ones who's gonna have the solid dudes attract the solid masculine. And you can tell them ones that's like, she talking about this. I don't want to be here. You can just see it. But okay. So salute to her and salute the others that's doing the etiquette schools, because that's what I would love to see more sisters do. Get some etiquette. I mean, I don't know if they do etiquette certification, but go study some etiquette stuff and put your own spin on it and start your own etiquette training classes for teenage girls on up, little girls on up. How to present yourself, how to still be subtle, but still have your sexiness and seductive and feminine still to you. You see what I'm saying? But still classy, not trashy, not showing a lot of assy. A lot of yawny, and then expecting nobody to want the yawny, men or women. What? Now we're gonna walk around with your yawny print out or showing, or you got women going to Costco, B, in booty shorts with their children, baby. Dang. All different groups. It's like that's the uniform. Good gracious. They say if you ain't got enough butt, we gonna make some special made jeggings, leggings, whatever, and it's gonna make it look like you got more ass than you have. It's gonna be crammed in there. Or we gonna make we gonna knit it to where, in the back, it's pulling in the fabric a little more, so it look like, you got more than you have. It's called an optical illusion. It's called an optical illusion. And I've been saying, for this, whoever this falls under, if you are artificial, fake hair, fake nails, fake lashes, fake, artificial, whatever, stop expecting to attract this other perspective. Please. And if you got a king or a Nehru, he is a father figure to you in sort of kind of ways, because women want what? A provider and protector. Ain't that what your daddy did before, goddamn it, you met whoever you got with? So then, like I said on my post one of them time way back, if I'm providing and protected for you, I'm your daddy now. I'm a version of your pops. And that's what other cultures, when they have arranged marriages, if they doing it right, they gotta go through the pops, the father figure, and he has to approve whoever the dude is. All right, you taking responsibility, That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a rite of passage. We need to be going back to setting up dates, setting up marriages, planned pregnancies. Hey, We know we aren't able to afford. And let me get on that. Children are a heavy obligation financially, spiritually, emotionally. It takes probably 200,000 or more to get a child from star seed or whatever have you from infancy to 21. And most beings don't have that type of money like that, or they're not attached to a quote unquote group of people or tribal culture that can cultivate and subsidize some of the major needs for them. So when any woman, I don't give a fuck if it's a mistake, a blip, or quickie, whatever, any mother keep having babies back to back to back, just think of it like this. That's 200K, 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 or whatever the number is. Let me look it up. Y'all look it up. Look it up. From infant to 21, how much does it cost to facilitate one child? From infant to 21, all cost. And I'm talking about bare minimum cost. We ain't talking about like you just going stupid and you want to overspoil them and all that dumb ass shit and waste the money shit. I'm talking about just bare minimum shit. How much is it gonna cost? So not only do you got to fight against inflation, you got inflation where you popping out what? Finish it. You gonna have inflation when you popping out children. That's why a lot of motherfucking dudes and people or whoever is stressed out about what? Being able to get this and facilitate this, or even some of the basics. That shit is a heavy, that's why it needs to be planned pregnancies. All right, when we get, and I know people say they don't want to hear a dollar amount. Okay, so when we get a certain amount of variety of resources in the right connection situated, then we'll have a child about 2-3 years out. We'll see where we are about a year and a half, see where we're at, or whatever plan it is. But you need to have planned pregnancies, fam. And get involved in your teenage daughter and your teenage son and them life, and they social, especially their leisurely activities. Cause having a baby, yeah, people gonna get that baby syndrome, and they see they homegirl, she was young and had a child, so she gonna get that baby bug, what they call it, baby fever or whatever. She, young youth women get that, young youth girls get that. They run with a clique of girls. You say, oh, we gonna have our babies together, or shit like that. That shit is not no, it's not. But yeah, they gonna help each other along, but it's still a struggle though. That's why I was saying, just popping out a baby, ooh ah, popping out a baby, bringing them into a struggling situation, a volatile, a turbulent situation, whatever. That ain't really no accomplishment. I'm just saying, that ain't no accomplishment. In my travels through lounges and clubs and nightclubs and being vendors there and stuff, I've seen women in the nightclub knocked up about 6-7 months. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? What you doing in the club, man? Ladies, have more. For the ones that's doing it, salute to you. But have more, get more doula certification, more midwife certification. We need more doulas and midwives. And start having more home births and start breastfeeding your children more and eat better diets so that you can be feeding your children the best nutrition that they can get. Get out them facilities. Keep the placenta. And fellas, I was saying about the power of the phallus, Paul and homo. I'm just saying, but we got it's the power, of our intelligence. That's your mojo or your what they call semen or whatever, sperm, whatever. That's intelligence of some level. Now it might not be a high level, it might be a low level, but we have to align our diets and our align with nature and diets that feed our brain and feed our our cells properly and things of that nature. Because when we feeding the yoni or the portal, whatever, it's gonna affect the woman. It's gonna affect her. You know what I mean? That's why I say for them, and that might be for likes and publicity too, but some of them sure to be serious. So for the ones that like, why does it matter, man? Get a consultation, please. Cosmic Mind Services, please get a consultation. Please get a one-on-one, a spiritual consultation. Please, a spiritual coaching consultation. Because it's a short way to say it to you, but teach your daughters to go for what they would call, I'm gonna advance it, instead of saying nerd, the brainiac. Tell them go for the little boy that read the books on the chess club and shit, and you know what I mean, the chess club and you know what I mean, the debate team and all that. You know what I'm saying, get with the thinkers. You hear me? Get with the thinkers early. They could still be thinkers and athletes too. You see what I'm saying? I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you, tell them to key in on the thinkers, not just with the looks. They may just have the looks, don't get so wrapped up into that shit. Yeah, we want them. Yeah, we want to have attraction because that's the base of the stimuli that turns us on. We want to have attraction, but don't base, tell them don't base the decision on, oh, this is my girlfriend because it's just attraction. Like, how's her character? How's her hygiene? How is her hygiene? We should be telling the young youth males that. How's her hygiene? How does she act around other little boys and girls? And how does she move? How does she, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or teens or whatever. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot of you males, like I said, going through the Steve Urkel effect, to where he had to turn himself into Stefan in order to obtain Laura, and then he came to his higher self and said, man, sure, they ain't gonna be able to do that, in a simpler form. And then he found Myra, the one that's really into him for him being a thinker. That shit was turning Shorty on. Shorty was loving his inventions, and now Laura want to join the team. That's going on with a lot of youth males, the ones that are thinkers, the ones that may not be as savvy in sports, and the more attractive stuff, they get the more notoriety, you see. But as far as the relationships, man, all of this relating to the ship, though. Hope you're enjoying the content so far. Cosmic Mind UV. Hope all is well. Please share, please support, please donate. And let me go ahead and get this on the show before we do poly. It's not cheating, it's just unorganized polygamy. Fellas, keep it 10,000 with the women. And women, when you do luck up and get the ones that do keep it 10,000 in the beginning, make sure you you really spirit man, you ready, you know what I'm saying? You ready. Whether it's a certain lifestyle or a certain accelerated lifestyle, or like I said, whether it's him wanting to cultivate with multiple feminine energies in a relationship way. You see, people just need to, you know what I'm saying, just come to agreements. Be like, I mean, it just would make shit way better, way more organized. And not to say people don't go against agreements and all of that, but at least the intention was there to have it be somewhat, organized, and people knew what was going on, and that's what it is. And like I said, ladies, if you do get that, you see what I'm saying, make sure you can continuously honor that. You see what I'm saying? Unless something tweak it, or change down the road, or certain things, whatever, boom, boom. But yeah. Cosmic Mind TV, man. Just go ahead and, put this relationship shit out. This is some off the top stuff. This ain't like no book stuff. This is like simple observations, man. Just simple observations. Simple observations in different environments and different networking circles and different experiences, fam. I did the married thing, B. You know what I mean? I did the married thing. I did the divorce thing. I almost got married twice. Did that stuff already, as far as in another another person's system, or another person's ideal, or another person's whatever have you. And, yeah, I mean, I did the more, the person taking half. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, once you've already been experienced in that realm, it's like to hear certain now, again, of course, most people gonna put out what the masses want to hear, because that'll accelerate their growth faster. You figure, deal me? So they're gonna keep saying, well, yeah, man, you know what I mean, you should be going to college and doing this and getting married and doing this, you know what I'm saying? We already see, just because it's, you know a certain type of money being spent, a certain type of wedding, a certain type of whatever, that still is not guaranteeing like this you know euphoria every moment. You know what I'm saying? And then that's usually material value. And yes, you need material value for a stimulus. That's a motivative motivational stimulant. But a lot of beings will base themselves around that shit, as far as different versions of it. Like, again, if he not paying a certain amount of bills, or really, you know most dudes are feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Now, the 50-50 thing come up. Oh man, now watch this. Fella, this how they gonna play on your intelligence. You gotta overstand with somebody. When you got them dudes that like to, over pandering, over whatever. They like to do them, you know what I'm saying? They get it, That was saying, they just using the same strategy that whomever else be using. You figure they getting the women on their side by any means, dig me, telling them what they want to hear. Now it take the discernment within their feminine energies to be like, man, this nigga corny. That shit is some bullshit he's saying. He'll see them, those saying. I mean, and so if it's not that, then You know what I mean? You just got a bunch of what you got now. I mean, I do, I go on a lot of these platforms, just kind of like, especially the top, because you can kind of see like immediate conversations. So, like you can see immediate, okay, relationship talks, talk about politics, da da da, whatever. So, like, you can see instantaneously, oh, okay, if I'm doing research about whatever it is that, you know, most conversations or whatever going about, it's not that hard to, gather some data or some data from that type of platform. You see what I'm saying? Um, and others, podcasts and different stuff like that. Um, and gentlemen, we have to understand, fellas, and their rules or whatever have you. We have to understand the tactics that are used to derail you from the things that you know is bullshit. Like when motherfuckers are saying, like I say, some of this stuff is outdated and old. However, depending on the person that's saying it, level of whatever where they are in their journey, they'll probably use that type of old shit. Like I said, who hurt you, who you bashing, you da 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 da. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, so any type of uh it's like having you intellectually just distract yourself from the points that you want to make that override that bullshit. That's what that is. See, the reason why being too masculine and a feminine and most feminine energies in a relationship, if you dating a masculine or assertive, whatever have you, type of masculine energy dude or whatever, it is going to be hard for that feminine energy most instances to calm themselves down, to bring themselves back uh to if they going in or blah 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 blah, blah and like, man, and you see that your Nehru or whatever is getting is or the just situation is getting to where it don't need to be. It takes more growth to be like, you know what, and it's not you not saying nothing, it's just not saying nothing in heated moments to exacerbate or to extend that unproductive moment circumstance, that those minutes, those hours, those seconds. Do you see? Most dudes, they get to that go along with the wifey all the time is because they don't want to hear no argument type shit. Even if it's something that's unproductive for them, unhealthy for them, something they, you know what I mean, something that's against their manhood sometimes, whatever. Gentlemen, y'all should not be in competition to wear tighter pants than the women. I'm gonna say that again. Gentlemen, y'all shouldn't be in competition to wear tighter pants than the women. Also, fellas, you shouldn't be sitting with your legs crossed like the ladies. Ladies cross their legs certain ways, and men cross their leg a certain way. This is what I be meaning. It could be a male, young youth, men, or male, young youth, teen, or whatever, etiquette class also, or the training, or whatever you want to call it. This is how men sit. This is how they fold their hands, or you know what I'm saying. This is how posture, stance. To this is how da 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 da. Say this um, or that. This is how you express yourself in this way. If you are depressed, if you are down, these are some creative ways that you can do it productively to, not, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's art, whether it's drawing, whether it's coloring, working out, whether it's reading, whether it's so many different varieties of things, you know what I'm saying? Not just sex, taking it out. And fellas, don't just think that's the only way. Because again, that unproductive energy that's being exchanged, if it's anger within yourself, if it's anger that you got with someone else, if it's anger within the couple, if it's anger within the poly couple, if it's anger within whatever, it's it's an unproductive exchange to carry afterwards. I'm mad, you mad, they who them those they those. You feel me? Y'all angry, y'all this and that, y'all whatever. It's great to come down from that or energy or come off of that or leave that energy space and then transmutate that into some other type of behavior patterns or actions that will stimulate the turn on, so to speak. Activation, the stimulation, the turn on, the whatever, arousal, whatever word you need to get in there. You know what I mean? To get it through there, through the and pause, through the mental. No, ladies, we don't expect. But even in certain emergencies, we do expect you to expect to have not. You don't necessarily have to have a dainty voice, but we still expect you to have what certain amount of poise in your tone, in the way you move around. Because women don't think. See, women think they could be the only ones to read nonverbal communication and this and that intuition. Men can read that shit too. We know when women slamming shit around and you kind of moving in the vigorous nature, doing a certain doing a certain household chore or something. We can kind of read like, I don't know. Do I want to eat tonight? You know what I mean? What energy gonna go into the food if you know, you know, you know what I'm saying? Do I really want to eat what you know what I mean, making me? Do I want to partake? Do I really want to eat that? Pause. Do I really want to that you know what I mean? Take in that type of energy because that's the same thing with the sacred or sexual exchange. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it's a again, it's intellectual discernment, intellectual graduation, spiritual graduation. I did that live. If you're hearing this or whenever you're hearing this, welcome to Cosmic Mind UV. Hope all is well, peace and love, blessings, abundance, all that great stuff. Well, not blessings, but yeah, well, blessings. They say be less, it probably would be blessings, but yeah. Yeah, abundance, you know what I'm saying, prosperity, greatness, all that great stuff. Get your knowledge yourself, man, get prepared, you know what I mean? Fellas, the only way the only way you can protect the person is really if they want to be open to be protected. The only way you can lead a person is the only way is they open to be led. That's even in like in ballroom dancing or some type of difficult combination of dancing when it has to do with a combination of people, like if there's a couple of not a couple necessarily but just two people dancing together. If there's no rhythm, if there's no flow, if there's glitch, somebody gonna stomp on some toes, somebody gonna make somebody stumble, somebody gonna go off beating off rhythm. You feel me? There go my squirrel buddy. Ladies, let your yawny breathe, baby. I love the beautiful floral sundresses and the ones that fit perfect. I could still tell you got curves and different things. I like the stuff that you know. It's like you actually took some space and time to like, yeah, I'm gonna really put something together. To come out and be really, really, really elevated, tasteful. You know what I mean? Elevated, tasteful. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, the rap dresses, the um I like the different skirts, but nowadays it just seeming like shorties want they skirts so they know the type of you know ass or derriere or whatever they working with, and it's like they know that joint gonna raise to a certain level, and it's like they like that. It's like a borderline. They bend over the wrong way, or they grab something the wrong way, or they reach for something the wrong way. Everybody see it. Children, everybody seeing everything. They see everything. And they like, I don't care. I do what I want to do. I do what I want to do. I do what I want to do. But it's affecting it's affecting so much more than you think. Isn't that one of the videos I played with Dr. Thor Anderson? Inappropriate behavior patterns, inappropriate behavior patterns. Ladies, a lot of ladies, you eating so much meat and dairy and all this stuff that your voice getting deep because you got so much inflammation in your throat and other places that your voice change. You have unproductive cycles and different things of that nature. I'm gonna research that a little more, but from what is the research I'm running into thus far, you're not even supposed to have a cycle like that if your diet is tight and proper like it's supposed to be. Again, welcome to the Cosmic Mind UV show. Hope you're enjoying the content thus far. Make sure you share, make sure you support, make sure you subscribe. I'm just swerving the lane on both sides. And the reason why a lot of the topics come up of men that play the quote unquote stepdaddy role or taking on other women's children is because if you go a little deeper or a lot deeper for some, in some areas or some states or some counties or whatever, they can take you for child support after you take a certain amount of years or months or duration of space of accountability of those children. You can get, if y'all break up or separate or whatever have you, divorce, whatever have you, they can take you for child support. And they not be yours at all. Not I mean, yeah, you saying they yours, I understand, but I'm just saying they didn't come from your DNA strands. Y'all didn't ooh ah ooh ah ooh ah ooh ah. You know what I'm saying? And make that. So that's one thing to consider. One major ass thing to consider. That thing don't work. And it may or may not, whoever faults and whoever all of that, yeah. But if they are privy to that, and like I say, a lot of women know that. And ladies, you gotta let go fully of whatever other dudes, the baby daddies, the whoever fully, and see, it's like a like I say, like a rite of passage thing, a level up thing. when you get with another Nehru or another king, another dude under his leadership or whatever, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, choose wisely, but that's what it's supposed to be. A lot of instances in relationships, dudes, we we get torn. Most dudes get torn. Not I ain't gonna say torn, but we get what's the word I'm looking for? Dissipated or decreased little by little with certain things, with you know with with our significant other or others or other women or whatever. That's why you be seeing videos. Oh man, the he went over there and did something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, encouragement and not corny shit the way we know it's phony. Encouragement and really encouragement in a lot of different areas, poise, and like I say, of course, integrity, different things. You see what I'm saying? Gracefulness, different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Intelligent poise, intellectual poise. I mean, intellectual poise. Certain things, you know what I mean, is just ingredients for driving the elixir for driving and heightening a dude, a Nehru, a man, a guy, his effort towards their feminine energy. Cause it's a lot of dudes working hard for shorties that don't completely got they fucking front, back, side, or none of that. They just waiting for the right moment or the right split moment or the split of a split moment or split to haul ass. They might be out here working hard. They might be out here. They might be strategizing and planning, getting things positioned and set up, situated, whatever we want to say, organized, situated, whatever. And then all the while you doing that, she's scheming on how to get out of it. Isn't that happened to the judge, Nehru? You mean to tell me this man was neglecting you that bad 40 years, man? 2 decades? How many decades is that? God damn. Ooh. Yeah. That's a long investment on, and I understand a lot of people should have separated earlier or different things. But again, when he was growing and had his backstory and all that, y'all gotta just check it out for yourself. But back to the regular. But yeah, man, this is it's basic. It's a basic variety of elements that's the disconnect for most melanated, copper tone, black, whatever variety of version of words that wherever you are, you mean when you hear this, it's basic stuff. It's basic stuff. Me personally, I think it's a lot of for the same way. Is when our women say certain things or they do certain movements we notice, or is certain deductions or certain uh habits that go on or certain little petty I'm telling you, petty arguments and nitpicky shit. I'm telling you, that don't turn me on. And maybe it's dudes that's out there that love to be nitpick argument and going back and forth and debating every moment, and they love it. Might be something good, yeah. They promote that shit. I understand, but I'm telling you right now. However, I'm telling you right now, and I am telling you. I'm imparting upon you. That does not get my mojo going. And I know a lot of other dudes are gonna have that other same thought process. They probably are. They said that too. Happy man is the plan. He say happy man is God's plan, but we are in her rules, man. Once you reach your, reaching the high peaks and levels of your knowledge of self, we are in her rules. That don't mean that Nehru is gonna always not be irritated sometimes, but see, certain things have to stimulate irritation. And so, like I say, your woman can be your number one like injector of energy, generator, charger, whatever. They could be your number one source of downfall and deduction. And this could be on both ends. But I'm telling you, when you have a system added on to assist with, it's almost like getting extra motherfuckers to jump in. Which it is. That's exactly what it is. So I'm gonna do my best to go ahead and wrap up, man. You know what I'm saying? This relationship stuff is something else, man. Ladies, stop putting hands. The ones that's doing it. Stop putting your hands on the, on your dude, man. And fellas, stop settling for those type of chicks, man. Stop selling up for those type of chicks. Or they say women get mentally abused. I'm telling you, the best mental abusers are women. Most instances. I'm telling you now. You know what I mean? Yeah, hit you with the why are you yelling? Because you stimulated me to yell. Certain levels of incompetence will make anyone yell. Certain levels of incompetence, ignorance, pettiness, whatever. You know what I mean? It's gonna make you yell. It's gonna stimulate it because it's all stimulation in it. To raise your voice, to yell, to argue, to say something negative or derogatory or whatever, all of that has to be stimulated. Now, some just have what do we call? I would just say like it's like this platform is more raw delivery, more assertive and raw delivery and authentic and just like we around the way or what I mean we just they say kicking it or whatever have you. That's what this space is about. And getting that intellectual elevation, spiritual elevation. You know what I'm saying? And that, the right networking and different things of that nature. By the way, real quick, if you're seeking interviews on Cosmic Mind UB, we have affordable packages from 25 minutes on up to 55 minutes. All of them are affordable. If you need to go beyond that, we can work out a special deal. Let me know if you'd like to do some collaboration, sponsorship, etc. I'm open to all talks. Just check me out, inbox me on the ticker that's going across the bottom. Check out Young Bangs, his hit single on all platforms. His hit single on all platforms. Hold on, to be said. His hit single on all platforms, Crash Course. And then make sure you inbox him as far as if you're a musician or if you have events or different community events and different things of that nature. Check him out. His brand is called In-House Productions. And then you got Yeezus Soul Love. Check her out. She has Soul Searcher products and services. Check her out, get a reading, get all of the stuff. She got the vegan options also and everything. I got my people's that is coming on September 6th. Grand Chic. I'm gonna have the flyer ready. That's gonna be circulating in the hot one real quick on a hot plate, on a hot skillet. September 6th, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Grand Chic, faithful member. We gonna do this. Please have your notes. Please have your notes ready. Have your notes ready to take your steno pads, your electric notepads, whatever you got. It's gonna be an excellent broadcast. Make sure you check out his services if you need status correction. If you need, just contact me and then I'll link you with him. You feel me? If you need status correction, if you need stuff, correction of your credit. If you need, let me see what else you got. Stuff with child support, different things of that nature. Make sure you check out his channel on here, YouTube. Grand Chic Faithful Member, just how it's spelled, just how it sounds, so to speak. We did the last two. We did it on private and public and private. You see what I'm saying? We did part 1 and part 2. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you share that data. And yeah. As far as the paperwork side, y'all looking with me. As far as I got my brethren, I got a lot of people doing a lot of different things, man. So that's what I'm saying. If you have a service, an invention, a message, a righteous message or elevated message you want to get out, or like I said, if you want to collaborate, you already have your show or whatever you want to collaborate and different things of that nature, we can do that also. Like I said, we seeking sponsorship and investors also. Pretty soon we have We Build, We Grow. They'll be coming on for an interview very soon about acquiring land and different things of that nature. We'll see what's going on with their plan for that. And I think they're seeking investors and different things of that nature also. Let's see. And then they'll give you all the information and data and everything that's going on. I got Buddha E. Y'all make sure y'all check out Buddha E interview. He did their joint yesterday on my page. It's on the YouTube page right there. It was like a 3-hour bill, you know what I'm saying? Elevation and different things in nature's sacred space. Make sure you send him some donations and show him some love and appreciation and check him out and everything he has going on. Eternal El Bay. That's what he goes by, but he goes by Buddha E, but whatever have you, Eternal El Bay. So yeah, let's see what we got. Boom, boom, boom. Salute to all my supporters. Salute to the ones. The ones that support. I would love a little more financial support and donations. But the ones that do support, have supported financially, and just give me some shares and give me let me get a little bit of some subscribes. You know what I'm saying, to show that you're there. You know what I mean? Don't watch in the shadows forever is what I'm saying. Don't watch in the shadows forever. But yeah, man. It takes a lot to now that I got into this, this show stuff and podcasting, whatever have you, this type of creative space. It takes a lot to put these things together. It takes research sometimes. It takes research to get talking points. It takes a lot of putting things together. It takes a lot of intellectual properties. So it's only right to, you know what I'm saying, do some type of collaboration or some sort of exchange and appreciation. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we saying. Cosmic Mind UV, peace and love, royal day, abundance, royal afternoon, night, whatever it is in your perspective areas. Make sure you share this. Hope all is well, and we out for this part one, and we'll do probably relationship stuff part two at some juncture. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Is that if you're breaking up, try not to make up, because that energy gonna affect you, man. It's gonna sit with you too long, man. I'm talking about not makeup. You gotta make sure that energy is gone and the way it's settled, and it's some renewed, transmutated energy before all of that makeup, sex, and all of this stuff is going on. These unproductive exchanges and different things that's developing different unproductive personality patterns within different beings. You see what I'm saying? So if your mood is not fairly high, if it's not like a high dopamine moment, or fairly high dopamine or positive moments and things leading up to that moment of da 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 da. You see what I'm saying? It's just like it's an exchange of stuff that ain't really positive for the most part. You see what I'm saying? So being able to transmutate the negative into a positive, that's what brings the spark. You see what I'm saying? You need the negative for the positive sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or to just see a different angle. What people will call, but that's just a different polarity. It's just the opposite polarity. Um, yeah, in order to have a charge, you gotta have a negative charge, negative and positive charge, right? So both of them are charges, right? All right, so like I said, one gonna charge you in an unproductive way, one will charge you in a productive way, and then if we center ourselves, then we'll be able to recognize, which is which, and be able to maneuver through, smoothly. So, like I said, man, we gotta elevate our conversations on different relationship stuff that go on, different patterns of thought patterns and processes. The that's why I do the mastermind and talk about the mind and the brain and different things and the thought waves and patterns that go on in people's brain and in all our brains, man. That's why I call it mentality, mental reality, the mental pictures and the mental waves and the thought processes that go on through people's brain or youth or whoever, or every moment, every split second, every split moment, every split of the split. You see what I'm saying? It gotta be in a harmonious, rhythmic manner. You know what I mean? That's why I always go to that book. You see what I'm saying? The laws of success or whatever have you, because the only way to have success in any form or field or realm or avenue or category or whatever have you, it's got to be rhythm, it's got to be harmony, it's got to be creativity, it's got to be some perseverance, it's got to be some disciplines, it's got to be you got to be able to get over stuff quick. You know what I mean? Sometimes, a lot of times, you see what I'm saying? Not to say push it to the back, make it known, but don't extend the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Some people be going on with arguments or whatever for days and weeks, or feeling away for days, weeks, months, years. You see what I'm saying? And living under the same roof. You know what I'm saying? Same residence, same whatever have you. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. Break. Take a sippy sip. Take a tea break. Take a drink. Take a drink. Take a break. All right, here we go. Let it flow. Let it go. Hope you got your drink. I hope you got your sip. I hope you got your snack. And like I say, man, that's it, man. You know, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I think we're gonna wrap it up, man. This part one. This was very extensive, and you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, it gave some elevation. Hopefully, it wasn't too much bashing and too whatever. you know. So yeah, man, you know, it is what it is, man. People doing what they doing, unfortunately, in chaotic manners, unorganized manners, goddamn destructive manners. And I mean, just do your best to, you know, stay out of the way of that, and you know, try to be selfless and not selfish so much. You know what I mean? It's too many people that's selfish and not selfless. You feel what I mean? You dig me? Be wise within your selflessness. Be wise within your selflessness. Be wise within your giving. Be wise within your empathy, your empath, or whatever have you got going on. Be definitely wise within, you know what I'm saying, any given, what they say, cup runner with different groups of people. Your cup running over, your well run them dry, all that shit. You see what I'm saying? So definitely don't run your well dry for nobody that's replenishing your resources, whether it's your mental resources, whether it's your whatever. Especially if they doing, and look, if you know it's people out here, man, ladies and fellas, but I'm gonna get to the ladies first. If you, because they say ladies first, right? If you it's not the big bad black man or the big bad melanin man or man all the time. It's some women out here fumbling solid Nehru's, original men, whatever have you, and they fumble in great opportunities, and they fumble in great future opportunities, and that's not highlighted. You hear me? But it is going on. It's a lot of ladies that's regretting making rash, fast. Cause see, men know we shouldn't. Cause see, we think about especially things that's really going to affect some shit majorly. You know what I mean? In a lot of instances, a lot of women get in their feelings and emotions and outside shit in their brain and homies, friends, video shit, and then all of that shit tied up. You know what I mean? Together. You know what I mean? It get them going on a path of bullshit. You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, and then fellas, man, if you luck up, you know, they got you a solid chick that you invest your mental, intellectual property in, your resources, all this shit in, you know, and she ain't ducked off on you or hard ass on you or left you or you know what I'm saying, just up and left you just one day like your boy Judge Mathis or any other variety of men that's out here. It's hundreds of thousands. That shit is occurring. I'm talking about they taking the children, they taking everything. They taking the assets, the everything. Ladies, stop using these star seeds, these children as fucking leverage for the destruction of the bullshit, or to paint the picture that daddy is a fucked up dude or whatever. And if he is that fucked up or unorganized or unproductive, goddamn, how the fuck was he able to get you? How was he able to get you and then get to the level of being able to bust in you? You gotta have a certain level of high level of trust. And maybe not out here nowadays. You know what I mean? Maybe not. Cosmic Mind UV.